Europe, a continent rich in culture, history, and romance. However, because of the expensive cost, traveling to this continent can be intimidating for many of us. But do not worry, we have you covered. We'll take you on a tour of the 10 least expensive nations in Europe in this video, so you may enjoy all that this continent has to offer without breaking the bank. We'll teach you how to travel like a local without compromising comfort or flair, from great local food to reasonably priced lodging. So gather your belongings and come along with us as we discover the most affordable places to travel in Europe. Known for its breathtaking architecture and rich historical background, Bulgaria is among the most reasonably priced travel destinations in Europe. For as low as $200 a month, you may get a comfortable apartment in the center of Sofia. Living in Bulgaria is fantastic, particularly for foreigners. You can live a high-quality life at a very low cost of living. You may also enjoy delectable Bulgarian food without going over budget. A lunch at a neighborhood eatery costs about $5. Popular neighborhood restaurants served extremely reasonably priced meals. Even going out to the pub, shopping, and cab rides were inexpensive. In the EU, Bulgaria has the lowest rates of corporate and personal income taxation. Bulgaria has much to offer tourists, including a diverse landscape of mountains, valleys, beaches, and historic towns. The locals are renowned for being incredibly hospitable and friendly to visitors. Therefore, Bulgaria is among the greatest value travel destinations on the continent if you're seeking for an inexpensive European vacation with delicious food, kind inhabitants, and stunning surroundings. Money in this budget-friendly nation will go a long way. Hungary, which is well known for its gorgeous capital city Budapest, provides a very cheap experience combining history and culture. A landlocked nation in Central Europe, a one-bedroom apartment in the city center can be found for about $400 per month. With its magnificent architecture and rich history, Hungary is a wonderful destination. Additionally, it has a fairly affordable cost of living, which draws both visitors and foreigners. You may also enjoy a night out in Budapest without worrying about money, as a pint of beer only costs about $2. Budapest, the capital of Hungary, is a place you simply must see. There are many sights and activities to enjoy without going over budget. Including the magnificent Buda Castle and the lovely Danube River, known for its thermal springs, Hungary is home to one of Europe's largest natural hot spring spa bath complexes. At a fraction of the price of comparable experiences in other European nations, you may unwind and revitalize yourself in these natural oases. Meals in Hungary start at about $5.49 and are excellent and filling. Additionally, you can travel about the city without concern for money with a $24 monthly bus ticket. Hungary has a wealth of sights to see, including the picturesque Danube riverfront promenades and the medieval spa towns. Additionally, there is lodging available for every budget, from opulent hotels to dorm rooms that are affordable. Therefore, Hungary is unquestionably worth taking into consideration if you're seeking for an affordable European vacation. It's a destination that won't break the bank because of its beautiful scenery, rich history, and reasonable costs. Another reasonably priced vacation in Europe is Poland. A nation with breathtaking architecture and a deep historical background. Poland offers something for everyone, from its breathtaking natural beauty to its fascinating history and lively culture. What's the best thing, then? It's really reasonably priced. A one-bedroom apartment in the center of Krakow will set you back about $300 a month. Particularly for foreigners, Poland is an excellent area to reside. You can live a high-quality life at a very low cost of living. You may also enjoy delectable Polish food without going over budget with a $5 dinner at a nearby eatery. With reliable and reasonably priced public transportation alternatives such as buses, trains, and trams, traveling throughout Poland is a snap. A single-use transfer ticket with full fare can be purchased for less than €2. Additionally, interstate train tickets are quite reasonably priced if you need to go between cities. By purchasing tickets online and taking advantage of special offers, you can get some fantastic bargains. Poland has a lot to offer in terms of cuisine, ranging from regional specialties to foreign cuisine. What's the best thing, then? In comparison to other EU nations, basic food staples like milk, potatoes, and sugar are incredibly inexpensive, making restaurant meals quite reasonably priced. Poland offers a variety of lodging alternatives, ranging from luxurious hotels to guest houses that are affordable. You may locate a decent location to stay without going over budget, with costs starting at about $10 per night. However, Poland is more than just a fantastic travel destination. For overseas students searching for an inexpensive, top-notch education, it's also a great option. Poland is a desirable study abroad destination because of its affordable living expenses, free tuition for PhD programs, and availability of Polish-speaking educational resources. Therefore, Poland is the ideal place if you're seeking for something affordable to do in Europe. It is the ideal location for education and travel because of its breathtaking scenery, vibrant culture, and reasonable costs. The Czech Republic, which is well known for its magnificent capital city Prague, provides an inexpensive, one-of-a-kind experience of history and culture. In the city center, a one-bedroom apartment can be found for about $500 a month. A landlocked nation in Central Europe renowned for its colorful culture, breathtaking architecture, and extensive history. Let's explore and discover why it's a reasonably priced travel location. Although it is sometimes disregarded by travelers, the Czech Republic provides a special combination of attractions and affordability. With rates much lower than the EU average, it is the 9th cheapest country in the world to live in or retire to, according to geobanking rates. Compared to the rest of Europe, rents are 87.8% lower, food are 63% lower, and consumer goods are 57.7% lower. Particularly inexpensive consumer items can be found in the Czech Republic. With costs for electronics at 85% of the EU average, Eurostat data indicates that it has the lowest pricing in all of Europe. Furthermore, its prices for personal mobility equipment are the lowest in the EU, at 75% of the average. Prague, the capital, is a place you simply must see. It has world-class museums, beautiful architecture, and a vibrant nightlife. What's the best thing, then? It's reasonably priced. Prague is one of the most inexpensive cities in Europe to visit, according to the UK Post Office's City Costs Barometer. With a 2-night weekend trip only costing about $300, the Czech Republic has a wide selection of reasonably priced food and drink options. You may have a wonderful meal for less than $10, and traditional foods like trudelník, svíčková, and goulash are all reasonably priced. Another popular option is beer, which costs about $2 for a pint. If you're looking for an inexpensive place to visit in Europe, the Czech Republic is a great option. It has much to offer everyone with its fascinating culture, gorgeous architecture, and long history. Thus, gather your belongings and discover the splendor of the Czech Republic without going over budget. Romania is another reasonably priced vacation in Europe. It has beautiful architecture and a rich historical background. A one-bedroom apartment in the center of Bucharest may be yours for about $200 a month. Romania is an excellent country to live in, particularly for foreigners. You can live a high-quality life at a very low cost of living. Romania provides a distinctive fusion of history, culture, and affordability, situated at the intersection of Central, Eastern, and Southeastern Europe. There are just 4 airports, making it rather simple and convenient to fly to any big city. Compared to many of its neighbors, Romania generally has lower living expenses. For example, the cost of living in Bucharest is approximately $488 per month for an individual and $1.706 for a family of 4. You can see that Romania is a terrific value when you compare that to other European cities. Traditional delicacies such as sarmale, mamalega, and ciorba are among the delectable and varied offerings of Romanian cuisine. You can have a wonderful supper without going over budget thanks to reasonable food and lodging costs. Romania has a lot to offer, from the breathtaking landscapes of Transylvania to the energetic city life of Bucharest. Its rich cultural legacy and history also mean that there are many of free things to see and do. You may also enjoy delectable Romanian food without going over budget. A lunch at a neighborhood eatery costs about $5. Therefore, Romania is unquestionably a place worth considering if you're seeking for something affordable to do in Europe. You'll love touring this stunning nation with its special combination of attractions and affordability. Slovakia is another reasonably priced getaway in Europe. It has beautiful architecture and a rich historical background. In the center of Bratislava, a one-bedroom apartment may be yours for about $300 a month. Slovakia, which comes in at number 8 on the list of the 10 most affordable cities in Europe for 2024, is among the most reasonably priced travel destinations in Europe. Bratislava, the country's capital, is very affordable, offering cheap lodging, dining, and entertainment options. Travelers from other Eurozone nations may now afford to visit Slovakia since it embraced the euro in 2009. A weekend vacation to Bratislava costs roughly $300, which is less than half the price of 18 out of the 37 European cities surveyed and more than 10% cheaper than Lisbon, the city that came in second. Slovakia has incredibly affordable lodging. A 2-night stay in a 3-star hotel in Bratislava often costs $193. Compared to Western European nations, Slovakia has a lower cost of living despite having a high-income economy. Therefore, Slovakia, and particularly its capital city, Bratislava, is a fantastic option if you're looking for an affordable European vacation that won't break the bank. Another reasonably priced vacation spot in Europe is Croatia, a nation known for its breathtaking coastline and extensive history. In the center of Dubrovnik, a one-bedroom apartment may be found for about $400 a month. Living in Croatia is fantastic, especially for foreigners. You can live a high-quality life at a very low cost of living. Living in Croatia is fantastic, especially for foreigners. You can live a high-quality life at a very low cost of living. One of the most reasonably priced nations in Europe is Croatia. Furthermore, you can have delectable Croatian food without going over budget with a $10 dinner at a nearby restaurant. It is far less expensive than many other well-known travel locations, such as Switzerland, Ireland, and the Netherlands, with a cost of living index of 31.5. For example, renting a flat in Zagreb will cost you about €670, which is significantly less than what you would pay in places like London or Paris. You may also be confident that you'll be well taken care of because there is an excellent healthcare system and a wide range of options for foreign health insurance. But Croatia's attractiveness extends beyond its low cost of living. The nation offers breathtaking beaches, a relaxed way of life that is difficult to find elsewhere, and a rich cultural history. Furthermore, it's convenient to visit other European cities on the weekends thanks to its central location. But Croatia's attractiveness extends beyond its low cost of living. The nation offers breathtaking beaches, a relaxed way of life that is difficult to find elsewhere, and a rich cultural history. Furthermore, it's convenient to visit other European cities on the weekends thanks to its central location. So, why do you hesitate? Visit Croatia to begin your European journey right now. Another reasonably priced vacation spot in Europe is Slovenia, a nation with a breathtaking coastline and a fascinating history. Slovenia, a country in Central Europe, provides a singular fusion of scenic beauty and cultural diversity. There are countless wonderful places to see, such as the gorgeous Lake Bled and the charming city of Ljubljana. In the center of Ljubljana, a one-bedroom apartment may be found for about $300 a month. With its magnificent architecture and extensive history, Slovenia is a wonderful destination for travel. Additionally, it has a fairly affordable cost of living, which draws both visitors and foreigners. You can also enjoy a night out in Ljubljana without worrying about the expense, as a pint of beer only costs about $3. Slovenia, a country in Central Europe, provides a singular fusion of scenic beauty and cultural diversity. There are countless wonderful places to see, such as the gorgeous Lake Bled and the charming city of Ljubljana. There are several must-see sites to discover, like as the magnificent Triglav National Park and the storied Orava Castle. Furthermore, culture is accessible to all since many museums grant retirees and students reduced entrance. However, Slovenia truly stands out for its affordability. The cost of lodging is comparatively inexpensive, with hostel dorms only costing $11 to $15 a night. Additionally, traveling is inexpensive with a monthly bus ticket of about $15. The cost of Slovenian food is also astonishingly inexpensive. For $12.15, you can savor a range of regional cuisine. Quick food options, such as McDonald's, cost about $6. With lots of options for hiking, cycling, and water sports, Slovenia is also a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. So, if you're looking for a budget-friendly destination in Europe, Slovenia is definitely worth considering. It's the ideal location to explore without going over your travel budget because of its breathtaking scenery, vibrant culture, and reasonable costs. Another reasonably priced vacation spot in Europe is Lithuania, a nation with breathtaking architecture and a rich historical legacy. The cheapest country in Europe is Vilnius, where a one-bedroom apartment can be had for just $200 a month. Vilnius, the capital of Lithuania, was ranked as the best value city in Europe in the 2024 Post Office Travel Money City Costs Barometer. Let's examine why Lithuania is the ideal vacation spot for vacationers on a tight budget. There are several reasonably priced lodging alternatives in Vilnius, with budget hotels beginning at about €35 per night. You may also explore the city on a budget with a bustling cafe culture and plenty of free attractions including Cathedral Square and the Gates of Dawn Shrine. Dining out is also incredibly cheap. In Athens and Lisbon, a 3-course dinner with wine for two will run you about £50 and £37, respectively. Furthermore, in Lithuania, your money will go farther than in many other European cities due to the strength of the pound relative to the euro. However, Vilnius isn't the only reasonably priced choice in Lithuania. The second largest city, Kaunas, offers plenty of inexpensive lodging alternatives and a fascinating history to explore, making it an ideal destination for a weekend getaway or overnight stay. So why not plan your next city getaway around Lithuania? It's the ideal vacation spot for those on a tight budget because of its fascinating culture, rich history, and reasonable costs. Plan your vacation to Lithuania right now to find the most affordable European city break. Another reasonably priced trip location in Europe is Portugal, a nation with a fascinating history and breathtaking architecture. For about $400 per month, you may rent a one-bedroom apartment in the center of Lisbon. Portugal is among the most affordable travel destinations in Europe. Portugal has beautiful beaches, a wealth of historical and cultural sites, and all of this at a reasonable cost. Many tourists worry about finding a place to stay, but in Portugal, hostels offer double rooms for as little as $11 a night. And 4-star hotels start at $51 per night if you're searching for something more opulent. Portugal is also inexpensive to travel around. A one-way ticket only costs $1.60, while a monthly pass only costs $41. You don't have to spend a fortune traveling the nation. Another area in which Portugal excels is cuisine. You can even dine for $6 at McDonald's or other fast food restaurants. A meal at an inexpensive restaurant typically costs about $8. Additionally, you can discover several locally made specialties at fair pricing if you'd like to taste them. From the gorgeous beaches of the Algarve to the historic city of Porto, Portugal has a lot to offer tourists. Additionally, you may take advantage of everything Portugal has to offer without worrying about the expense thanks to reasonably priced lodging, travel, and dining. Portugal is so unquestionably worth taking into consideration if you're searching for a reasonably priced place to travel in Europe. You'll love touring this amazing nation with its stunning scenery, fascinating history, and reasonable costs. These are the top 10 least expensive countries in Europe where you can visit and enjoy the finest that this continent has to offer without going over budget. We've taught you how to travel like a local without compromising comfort or style, from great local food to reasonably priced lodging. So gather your belongings and come along as we discover the most affordable places to travel in Europe.